Welcome to Royce Mandigo Arena for yet another exciting RAHA youth hockey game. Our games this morning are at the House Mite level. These are, no traveling goes on here, at least home rink, and it's not that cold down here this morning. That's the good news. The white team is sponsored by Cheops, a construction company. Greg Whitehorn owns it. Head coach with his back to us is about to drop the puck is Randy Smith. We'll zoom in just for the face-off right here. We'll pick up the individual players as time goes along. Randy drops the puck there. His son's on the white team. And the black team is sponsored by Doug Preedom, Doug's Auto. Head coach is Ken Welch. You got Ken over there. First shot down in, rebound, out. And we've got a score right off the bat, I think. Number 8 for the black team, Mike Gould picked one up, but we're just going to kind of kick that out as we pick some of the individual players. Another shot down in, another save, pounces down in, and we're going to have a face-off just outside there. In goal for the white team, we've got number 15, Adam McIntyre. In goal for the black team, number 2, Josh Provost. And we'll have a face-off back out. As I say, I think the first goal for the black team went to number 8, Jamie Maravelli. Jamie's the left wing out there. The assist went to the center. Number 4, Ben Thomas at center for the black team. Number 9, the right wing is Mike Gould. And I'll have to get the defenseman in a second here. Number 1 battling down there is Adam Sobel. Adam's back on defense. Coming the other direction for the white team, back on defense, number 12. Yep. Number 12 for the white team was Ross LaLancet, and the other defenseman back there, number 7, James Ryan. Another save down in there. Nice job, Adam McIntyre. In goal, another shot down in, another save, and Adam hangs on this time, and they'll play off. But Adam, all the action on this first shift has been down in the White's defensive zone, with Adam having about 4 or 5 saves already. Little instruction on kicking it off and how to play off on the rebounds. Number 4, the white team, Jason Smith. Number 12 I mentioned was Ross. Number 10 down in there's Brandon Bushy. Brandon's back on defense, I think, and the way that they're set up anyway. At center, number 8, Jared Kinsler. Jared scored about 457 goals in soccer this year, I think. Set a new world record at the kind of the mite level. Comes all the way back out, picked up by number 1, Adam Sobel. Adam dumps it back into the white zone again. White's going to have to retreat. Number 7, Jim Ryan. Number 4 in behind, Ben Thomas. Picks the puck up, loose puck, played off wide. Ross has it for a second, along the boards, coming up close to us here, trying to clear it out of his own zone, being helped by Jim Ryan. But Ben Thomas, who already has an assist on the day, I think, he and number 9, Mike Gould, or Matt Gould, excuse me, Mike Gould, down in there, tries the wraparound. Adam once again comes up with a save. He hangs on, and at the 8-minute shift, we'll have a change of lines here. Basically, at the House Mite level, every 2 minutes, we'll blow the whistle and shift up lines, get a new group out there. Looks like the face-off may be back at center ice or just inside the blue line. We'll check with Ken Welch, who we've got on the camera there, because Ken may be dropping things. For the white team, we see out there, number 13 is Peter Weber. At center, number 9, Danny Duncan. Left wing is number 4, Jason Smith. Right wing I couldn't pick up. Coming the other direction for the black team. Number 11 out there, Matt Hill. Matt just powers himself down through. Peter Weber breaks it up at the last minute. Brendan Collins, number 14's out at center. I see number 13, Justin Lawrence out there. Back on defense, we've got number 6 and Brendan with it at the moment. Brendan Collins battling behind. Peter Weber steals the puck. Peter coming up along near side, looking for someone to pass to. Peter, one of the best passers at our mite level. Gets it over to his center 9, Danny Duncan. Danny brings it down. We're now down into the black zone. First pressure we've had on. Number 2 down there is Bobby DeAngelis. Bobby shot down through, just wide right. Again, in goal for the black team, we've got Josh Provost. Comes all the way back up, kept in by Nick Welsh. Nick Welsh and Peter Weber seem to like defense on this line. This is, actually for both teams, this is kind of the better skaters that are out here, the top-notch kamikaze crew, we might call them. All the way back to the black zone, kept down in. It's fun to watch the development. The mite level is from 9 and under, so most of the kids on this line out here are 9-year-olds and a few 8-year-olds. As I said, some of the better skaters. The coaches usually try to match them up with the top-notch and the both levels down there. It's fun to watch the improvement from the kids as they start off 6 and 7-year-olds, and what happens just in a couple of years, they turn into phenomenal hockey players. They actually start thinking for themselves. Unfortunately, they can also tell when the coaches and give them the right instructions, too. For the white team at center, 9, Danny Duncan. His left wing is number 4, Jason Smith. I didn't pick up the right wing before. Coming the other direction, I saw Justin Lawrence out there. Brendan Collins is number 14. Matt Hill is 11. We've also got, for the white team, number 10, Greg Wenta, or for the black team, Greg Wenta. Collins hustles back in, picks it up, goes along the boards, coming up far side. He's going to have to get by Nick Welsh there. He cuts back into the middle. Brendan on a breakaway, coming down in. Matt Hill's going to be offsides, though. Nope, and they're going to whistle him for it. Matt was cranking along so fast down there that he got in ahead of Brendan, looking for the pass, but Brendan was going full bore, and only Peter Weber was back on the fence at that point. So Nick Welsh, Peter Weber back on the fence. Danny Duncan is at center for the white team. They're going to be defending. They're just outside their own blue line following the offsides there. 6:10 left in the first period. Black team got 1 goal very early on from Jamie Miravelli. But this shift, it's been the white team's really kind of held their own on that. Battling in the middle. Danny had it for a second. It's dumped down in off of Peter's stick. Weber with it, coming up near side. Passes out. I'm not sure if they're going to call icing, but it's the 6-minute mark anyway, so before we can get to an icing call, we'll shift lines and pick up some fresh legs coming out on the ice here. We have 2 major collisions coming just out of the player's box down there, but everybody gets up okay. Lost 1 stick. That's not a bad casualty mark right there. For the white team, with his back to us down there, at center, number 8, Jared Kinsler again, his left wing is number 7, James Ryan. Back on defense, number 10, Brandon Bushy. Brandon has it for a second, poked away by James. They cleared out of the zone, dumped right back down in. And with this line, they're not going to call offsides on that. Yes, I guess they are. Yeah. One of the problems is the defense hadn't set up inside the blue line. Just kind of a reminder for any first-time viewers, the blue line we see down there is it marks the defensive zone for the white team or the offensive zone for the black team. And the black team has to get the puck across the blue line before any of their players can go across it. If one of the players goes in first and then the puck comes in, it's just referred to as offsides. It's not a penalty or anything, but there's a face-off back at the red dot we see down there where the puck was dropped. So it's just to kind of keep one of the teams from hanging out there right in front of the other team's goalie. Again, goalie's doing a good job in here. We've got Josh Provost in goal for the black team and Adam McIntyre in goal for the white team. Coming up on near side along here, James Ryan's got it, dumps it all the way down in to the black zone. Retreating to pick it up down there, number 4, Ben Thomas. Shot down through, able to keep it in. Number 5 for the white team, Josh Comstock doing a nice job. Josh had himself almost a shot on goal down there and then regained control of the puck. James Ryan with it, battling near side along the boards with Ben Thomas. We've also got for the black team Mike Gould, number 9's down there. Number 8, Jamie Miravelli. Good play by Brandon Bushy as he dumps it far side. Everybody comes back to tag up. Black team regains control, sends it out. Jared Kinsler with it. Jared puts it off the boards on the far side. Number 1's Adam Sobel. Adam in the red helmet dumps it up, trying to get it down into the white zone. And it's cleared all the way down in where Ross LaLancet, number 12, picks it up for the white team. His centering pass comes out. Major collision. 1, 2, 3, 4 players are down. That's a 40% average, not bad. But the other 6 battle away. Jared ends up with it. Jared and his line mate, number 5, was Josh Comstock. They come skating out with it. Jared regains control. He's got a breakaway. Coming down into the, has it, regains. Jared's still with it. And right at the buzzer, shot and a save by Josh Provost. Real nice shift for both teams out there. Jared Kinsler getting the breakaway down in right at the buzzer. He was robbed of a shot on goal, but Josh made the save anyway, so it probably wouldn't have mattered at that point in time. 4 minutes left, first period. We'll go back to the first line out there. Danny Duncan at center. His left wing is going to be number 3, Derek Pitts. Back on defense, we got W&W, Weber and Welsh. Matt Hill brings it all the way down in. Weber with it, far side. Brendan Collins picks it up. Collins, Lawrence, and Hill are on the attack. I think they're relentless down there. A little trip down in there as Derek gets tied up behind the boards. Weber comes skating out. Nice defensive play as Black is able to keep it in. Back on defense there, we've got number 6, Derek Pitts ends up with it. Derek clears it out of the zone. Could be a breakaway coming down the other direction. Justin Lawrence hustling back. Justin dives on in, shot it, and number 2 picks up the goal. Bobby DeAngelis, to kind of tie things up, we'll call it 1-1. The ones that really set that up down there, as we can zoom in on Bobby for a second there, as he got the breakaway. Derek Pitts, and then the defensive combination that we had of Welsh and Weber down there, but the white team did a real nice job. The goal going to to Bobby, who's the right wing on this. Battling in front, Peter Weber ends up with it. He brings it down in. Both goalies with several saves already. Centering pass, stolen by Brendan Collins. Gets it up. Hill's down in there, also back on defense. Mentioned we had number 6. And Matt Hill comes down in, could be a shot. Saved at the last minute. Adam puts it off. The rebound goes just wide as Brendan Collins almost gets himself one. Derek Pitts comes in behind there. Danny Duncan battling. That's Nick Welsh, number 1. Adam McIntyre in goal. You can see Justin Lawrence has just planted himself right in front there if they could get the pass out to him. Shot, nice save once again. And they move the cage. They're moving everything down there. They move the goalie, the cage, a wraparound by Brendan, but it was after the whistle had blown. I think about 4 of them crashed into the post and slid it off of its moorings down there. So we'll have a face-off with 2:15 left. Over to the right of Adam McIntyre. Did a nice job in goal there. Brendan had a shot in on the goal, but it was after the whistle had blown. And we'll just have a face-off. Ken Welsh again dropping the puck far side or to the right of the white goalie. Puck comes back in, major collision. 2 go down hard. And once again, Bobby DeAngelis on a breakaway coming back up. Brendan Collins hustling back, shot, and picks up another right at the 2-minute mark right there as Bobby gets himself a second goal on this shift down there. Both of them really on breakaways, but they were set up nicely by the by some passes up ice there as he got behind the defenseman, a little bit kind of like hanging in basketball, and then Bobby just shot up the ice there and got off two bullets of a shot. Really, Josh had no chance to stop either one of those. And we'll try to rearrange. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white players out there, so we'll have to send one of them off. I think the assist on the last one may have gone to Danny Duncan, who took the center. So on Bobby DeAngelis' couple of goals, his line mates all picked up assists on that. Was a real nice shift for the white team again, is Cheops Construction. At center, number 8, Jared Kinsler. Left wing, number 7, Jason Ryan. Speaking of number 7, on a breakaway, coming back the other direction, before he gets wiped out down there. Chris Robinson. Chris brought it all the way down into the zone. Rossville Lancet for the white team, centering pass out. Brandon Bushy trying to clear. Back defensively for white, or for the black team, excuse me. And we've got a major offsides on that shift right down there. Number 1, Adam Sobel's back on defense. We'll have a face-off down here. Number 4 for the black team is Ben Thomas. Number 9, Mike Gould. Mike's got his name in script on the back. Number 7 is Chris Robinson. And number 8 for the black team, Jamie Miravelli. I think Jamie was the one that got the first goal for the black team. A couple of assists on his shift out there. But again, at center, Chris Robinson. The 2 7s were battling there. Puck sitting right on the blue line. Brandon with it. Sends it far side. Picked up. They try to clear out of the zone. Josh Comstock. Josh tries to put it off far side. Good play by Josh. Gets it off the boards, trying to clear it out of his own zone. Black still able to keep it in. Mike Gould with it. Mike looking for the open shot. Broken up by Comstock. Over, Kinsler has it for a second, and Jared gets it right back again. Jared dumps it up ice, comes skating out, but a nice defensive play coming back by Adam Sobel. Adam puts it off the boards, brings it all the way down in, and Brandon's going to have to pick it up. Brandon Bushy, number 10, looking for the open player. Sends it all the way up out of the zone. We got a breakaway coming out the other direction. James Ryan coming down in one-on-one with Josh. Shot, nice save in goal by Josh Provost. Point-blank range. James Ryan with a good solid shot, and he smashes into the boards down at the far end. But it was a nice job. Josh Provost making a big save to keep this a real even game right here. As I said, both goalies have had several nice saves. Josh in goal for the black team, Adam McIntyre in goal for the white team. Puck comes back into the white zone, just 10 seconds left in the first period. Jared Kinsler with it. Chris Robinson ends up, Chris goes down hard. Jared jumps up over the top, sends it up, tries to clear out of the zone. Number 8, Mike Gould with it. And a real good shift for both teams. I'm not sure if they're going to change ends or if that's too confusing. We'll pick up a couple of the coaches down there in between. We've got Randy Smith right there in the red. One of the head coaches with his back to us, Ken Welsh, directing traffic. We've also got Justin's father on the far side. Mike Lawrence is over there with the hat on, trying to get the rest of his crew back in the player's box. And now we're back to the older line. I like the younger kamikaze kids, but a little different level of skating right here. Brendan Collins with it, followed by Justin Lawrence and Matt Hill. Stolen by Pete Weber. Peter coming around behind his own goalie, sends it up, gets it to Nick Welsh. Nick coming up, trying to get it up to DeAngelis, who's already got a pair of goals. We got Danny Duncan at center out there. Also for the white team, number 4, Jason Smith. Back defensively the other way. We mentioned shot down in behind Josh. I'll have to pick up who. I had it's number 6. I think it's maybe it's number 5, Lance Carty, that I keep referring to as number 6 down in there. But Lance is back on defense. Black team controls down in deep. Collins with it, trying to get over to Lawrence. Hill is set up in front. Black team doing a good job of controlling it down in the white defensive zone. Nick Welsh, number 1, takes it far side. Matt Hill comes over. Matt able to keep it in, comes back up. Backhand by Justin Lawrence, broken up by the skates of Peter Weber. Peter looking for the open one, skating out. Justin retreats back. We got 2-on-1 coming down in. Weber with it. Weber goes right, shoots, nice save. Rebound sitting out there, dive. Danny almost pokes in the rebound, but Justin Lawrence and Josh Provost defensively were able to stop that shot by Peter Weber. And we turn around, we got a breakaway, Matt Hill coming back the other direction. He, Collins, and Justin Lawrence following the play. And Justin did a nice job of back-checking as he went back up the ice from his forward position to pick up Peter Weber on that last shift. Again, Lance Carty out there defensively, along with Greg Wenta for the black team. Greg forced it off wide, and at the 8-minute mark, just before the shot comes in by Danny, we get the buzzer, and we'll have a change of lines where my midget kamikaze crew can head back out here for the both teams. For the white team, a little bit easier to pick up because their backs are to us here. Number 7 again is James Ryan, left wing. Jared Kinsler, number 8, is at center. Brandon Bushy, number 10, and Ross Lance at number 12, back on defense. Both doing an excellent job defensively. Our right wing for the white team is number 5, Josh Comstock. Have a little of medical attention on the far end down there. Actually, it was just a collision right at the buzzer as he went down hard. I think he landed on his own stick, just had the wind knocked out of him, but since they don't weigh a whole lot, the coaches can pick them up and they get a round of applause. It looks like he may have hurt his hip a little bit on his stick. He got a shot off right at the buzzer on that, then went down hard, and I think it just may have been a little bit of a bruise on the stick, plus the fact that the shot went down in from Danny after the buzzer went off. Coming the other direction, Chris Robinson is at center for the black team. Back defensively, we've got number 1, Adam Sobel. A couple of wings for the black team. Number 4, Ben Thomas. Ben's moved up from defense to wing. Number 9, Mike Gould. Ben Thomas with it. Ben's centering pass. Nice job by Ben. That's exactly what they try to teach the wings to do, just what Ben Thomas did there. Bring it down in. Don't try to skate it in yourself. Breakaway coming back the other direction. James Ryan ends up with Jared Kinsler, but good defensive combination. Chris Robinson out there defensively for the black team, and everybody goes down hard trying to pick up the loose puck. Kinsler ends up with it. His centering pass comes far side. Josh battling, has it for a second, loses. Everybody's on sides, I think. Mike Gould with it. Mike tries to get a slap shot up, but Brandon, breaks it up. Comes right back to Mike again. Bushy had it for a second. They send it around behind. James Ryan with it, coming up near side right here. He's had a couple of breakaways. Doing a nice job skating out there. Defensively, Adam Sobel. And finally just dumped back into the zone by Jamie Miravelli. So Jamie and Adam are our two defensemen for the black. Shot down through. Adam tries to pounce on it. It's sitting out there loose. Mike with it. Shot down in, broken up. Comes all the way up to the point. Adam keeps it in. Nice job defensively. Jamie Miravelli, number 8. Adam Sobel, number 1. Doing a good job for the black team. Mike Gould with it and Ben Thomas, along with Chris Robinson out there. The white team still trying to clear it out of the zone. 10 seconds left on this shift here. And James with it. Comes out, tries to get it up. And good back checking. Shot down through right at the buzzer. It's sitting out in front. And Josh pounces on it, and we get a whistle, and we'll have a buzzer right here. Josh made the save. What was, I guess, technically right at the 6-minute mark. We usually don't try to blow the buzzer if there's a shot coming down in there, but Josh pounced on that, and before Jared could poke in the rebound, he covered up anyway. So, change of lines. We'll get the older ones heading out here. I see Derek's there, number 3 with the red helmet. Danny Duncan is at center with, in fact, it looks like we got several red helmets out there. Number 4 is Jason Smith. Back on defense, looks like the Weber and Welsh combination, possibly. Bobby DeAngelis over at right wing. Coming the other way, I see Justin Lawrence. On the black team, Matt Hill. Peter Weber with it, battling with Brendan Collins. Off the boards, gets to Peter. Peter dumps it all the way down in. Lance Carty with it. Lance does a real nice job defensively out there. Weber back with it again. Peter tries to dump it in. Lance sends it right back out again. It's kind of like a ping pong game here. Finally ends up with Jason Smith. Jason doing a good job at wings. Collins with it down in. Nick Welsh steals. Collins gets it back again. We've got Greg Wenta out there, number 10. It looks like Greg may have moved up to forward is what's happened, and we've dropped Matt Hill back to defense. Weber steals, coming all the way down through. It's a breakaway, 2-on-1. Coming down in, shot, and Peter Weber picks up one with the assist going to Danny. Actually, there was a collision right before. I'm not even sure who got the shot off. I think Peter Weber got the shot off with the assist going to Danny Duncan. There'd been a mix-up and a collision right about at the blue line, and then Josh had to pick up one right there, and Peter ended up with the puck and just blew one down in there. So we've got a couple of goals on this line for Bobby DeAngelis, plus Peter Weber's got himself a goal. Coming the other way, Jamie Miravelli's got a goal, and a couple of good scoring opportunities for this entire line. Justin Lawrence, Brendan Collins, Matt Hill. Greg went out there at left. Nick Welch with it now. Nick cranking away down in. The white team looks pretty strong at this point. Nick has it, loses. Matt Hill back defensively. Shot down through, goes wide. Jason Smith picks up the rebound. Jason with it, skating in. Good defensive combination out there. Backhand by Danny, gets it right down in. Bobby DeAngelis. Shot into the middle and cleared out at the last minute. I think it was Lance Carty down there that saved what certainly would have been another shot on goal by the white team, as this line has become really aggressive as the games come along here. Again, we're at the House Mite level. There are 6 teams down here. We'll pick up with the other teams at the shift. But real evenly matched teams. Greg Wenta with it. Brendan Collins out there. Peter Weber trying to clear. Peter reverses direction at the 4-minute mark. Sends it out of his own zone. One of the things that the youth hockey director does down at RAHA, we've got about 70 kids at the Mite level, is they try to divide the teams up to keep them as equal as they can. There are 6 different sponsors, and every Saturday and Sunday morning that we head down, 2 of the teams will play early Saturday morning, 2 more after that, and the other couple play on Sunday morning. So every weekend, all 6 of them get a chance to play each other in a round-robin format. There's a team coming up, or a game coming right after this. We'll try to hang around and pick up 2 more of the teams. The blue team is sponsored by Omya under the head coach Lou Gaudreau. The green team is sponsored by Carpet King, head coach Don Johnson. Red team sponsored by Price Choppers. The head coach is Mark Boucher, who's kind of the head of our Mite hockey program down here. And the yellow team is sponsored by Sam Frank. The head coach is Jim Pryor. And we'll pick up 2 more of them down in there. Black team still controlling the puck down in the white zone. Shot down in front. Chris Robinson tries to poke in one as the black team controls it down in the white zone. Mike Gould out there, number 9. Chris Robinson back defensively. We have number 1, Adam Sobel. Left wing for the black team, number 4, Ben Thomas. So Ben has stayed up at wing there. Chris Robinson is at center, Mike Gould right wing, and Jamie Miravelli and Adam Sobel back on defense. Jamie, as I said, with a goal today. Adam's done a great job defensively out there, as well as Chris Robinson at center. Other direction, we see Brandon Bushy, number 10, who likes to play defense. Jared Kinsler, number 8, is at center. Left wing for the white team, James Ryan. And the right wing, one of my favorites out there is Josh Comstock. Josh, not great on size, but not lacking in spirit at all. Josh's favorite play is putting it off the boards back up to himself, I think. He's learned how to pass around the defenseman that way. Chris Robinson sends it down in. Our 2 biggest players out there, Derek Pitts and Brandon Bushy, back on defense for the white team. They can kind of muscle themselves out of the zone. 2 real strong players. Brandon with it. Behind his own goal, he sends a pass up. It's kind of sitting there on the dot as everyone's figuring out what to do with it. Mike Gould battling along the boards. 2 of them are down on their hands and knees. We haven't wiped out any of the fathers so far, so it's been a pretty successful day. 2:20 left in the second period, as the black team is able to keep it in the white zone. Chris Robinson, Mike Gould controlling it for the black team, comes up to the point. Adam Sobel once again keeps it in at the point. Exactly what a defenseman wants to do is keep it from going over the blue line. And Adam has done that all day long there. And finally, with 2 minutes left in the second period, we'll have a change of lines and go back to our older crew here as we are winding time down in the second period.
Number 4, his last name is Babbitt, not Thomas. Babbitt.
I just had a correction in here. I've been, number 4, I've been calling Ben Thomas the whole time. It's actually Ben Babbitt. In fact, I've got it on the list here. I just can't read my own handwriting. Well, we lose one stick down there. So I apologize to Ben on that, but he's done a nice job at the left. Actually, Ben was back on defense for a while, then he shifted up to left wing. So Ben Babbitt doing a real good job for the black team out there. We make corrections as we go along, or else we'll have to improve my handwriting, one or the other. Matt Hill with it, number 11. Greg Winted, number 10. For the black team, Peter Weber back defensively. We've also at left wing out there got number 4, Jason Smith. Crash into the boards, the white team deep in the black zone down there, trying to get another shot in on Josh Provost. Josh has had probably at least 10 saves already on the day, and I think Adam McIntyre about the same coming the other way for the white team. Lance Carty brings it down in. Lance from his defensive position comes up. Matt Hill, number 11 for the black. It looks like we've got Justin Lawrence back on defense now, and Brendan Collins. So we've little change of with Lawrence and Collins back defensively. Shot down through, diving save by Weber. Matt Hill keeps it in. Carty is set up out there. Good aggressive play by the black team down in. Adam McIntyre skates out, leaves it for Peter Weber. Peter centering pass, gets it over. Brendan falls down as Danny Duncan dumps it all the way down in, but Justin Lawrence skates over the first one on it. Bobby DeAngelis with a pair of goals already. Shot down through. Good play by Collins. Brendan leaves it in behind. Duncan has it for a second. Loses to Greg Wenta. Greg skating up near side here, trying to clear out of the zone. Greg doing a nice job skating there. Weber keeps it in at the point. Matt Hill has it for a second. Brendan Collins gets it back. Sends it up to Carty. Collins again. Coming back defensively. Gets by Nick Welsh. It's the... leaves it for... Everybody's on side. Nice job on that. Drops it back. Collins with it. Sends it right back into Carty. Good passing combination right at the buzzer. Nice passing between Lance Carty and Brendan Collins there to bring it down in the zone. But the buzzer went off before they could get a shot off on Adam McIntyre. We're going to take just kind of a quick breather here as we're between periods, and then we'll pick action up again. Smith, yet another save for Josh Provost in goal there as we just began action in the third period. As I said, Josh has got to be up somewhere at least a dozen saves already, probably 13 or 14. I think Adam's got about 9 or 10. So considering that they're not full-time goalies and we just kind of rotate the goalies at the Mite House League, both Josh and Adam doing a real nice job for their two teams out here. Back on defense, we've got, for the white team, we see number 12, Ross Lancet. Ross seems to like defense. He did that the last time I picked up a game also, along with Brandon Bushy, number 10. Jared Kinsler, my kamikaze kid, is at center out there. A little checking going on, or attempting to check. Brings it down in. Chris Robinson, number 7 at center. That was Ben Babbitt with the shot down in. Ben, real nice job once he shifted up the wing. Ben, another shot down through. White team sends it back up, and right at the buzzer it's stopped by Jamie Miravelli on the far side. I said Jamie with a goal already on the day. He and Adam Sobel doing a real nice job on defense out there. And we'll get back with our older crew out here. Dan Duncan in white matches up at center against Matt Hill in black, and we'll kind of get the opening face-off in a little closer. Matt in the black shirt and Dan in the white. Ken Welsh about to drop the puck here is kind of our unofficial ref. He and Randy Smith battling away, both of them. You can hear the click of the sticks, as even at this age, aggression seems to take over, I think. Shot goes in just wide of Jamie Provost. Matt Hill with it. Sends it up near side. Lance Carty skating out with it. Looks like what, kind of a major trip. Derek gets his stick caught down in Lance's skates there, but they drop the puck back in. Brendan Collins with it. Collides with Danny, but he's able to get it out of the zone. Brendan Collins doing a super job back there. I view him as an offensive player, but actually on defense, he's one of the quickest kids on the ice, and he's got a real good sense for covering up in front of the goalie and protecting there. Plus, he's strong enough to be able to clear it out of the zone, so actually maybe we've got another natural-born defenseman out there. Tim doesn't want to hear that because the offensive players get paid more money. Drop of the puck just outside the black zone there. Justin Lawrence with it. Derek picks up the loose puck. Derek backhand. Shot down through, broken up by Collins once again. Greg Wentz out there also. Greg doing a real good job on the left wing. Puck is kept in the zone by Dan Duncan. Dan looking for the shot. Another save for Josh as he pokes it off wide. Justin sends it near side. Justin Lawrence gets it over to Lance Carty. Lance Carty and Derek Pitts both got to the boards and the puck at the same time, and it's the age-old thing about you can't put two people in the same place at the same time. They both went down real hard. Nick Welsh with it. Nick is Ken's son, puts it off the boards, trying to clear around. Stolen by Collins, gets it in. Greg Wente has it for a second. Matt Hill's at center. Justin Lawrence back defensively. 26 seconds left on this shift with just 6 minutes left in the game. Nick goes down hard, kind of hand passes it out. He lost his stick, so he used his hand instead. Derek with it. Ends up with Peter Weber, excuse me. Justin Lawrence sends it far side. Justin and Brendan doing a real nice job defensively of clearing it out from in front of their goalie. And with 6 minutes left, third period, we'll have a change of lines, and we'll get the young kamikaze line out here. White team headed up by their center, number 8, Jared Kinsler. His left wing, James Ryan, went down hard. I'll have to see who else we've got out there. Josh Comstock, my other favorite. My two favorites out there are Jared Kinsler, number 8, and Josh Comstock, number 5, the two shortest players on the white team. Chris Robinson with it, brings it all the way down in. Chris still skating, Chris all the way down through. And Brendan Bushy breaks it up right at the last minute, but Chris just blew by everybody, bringing it down in. Ben Babbitt with it. Ben Babbitt and Mike Gould, number 4 and number 9 for the black team. Some instruction from some of the dads, just letting them know where to set up. Ben with it. Backhand by Chris Robinson, just wide of Adam in goal there. Chris doing a super job on this shift out there. Comes back up. Jamie Maravelli's going to keep it in at the point. Again, Jamie and Adam Sobel, the two defensemen for this black line out there, have got a real good knack for the defensive combination play. Jared dives down in there. And we've got an offsides as the puck went over the blue line and then was dumped back in and touched by a black player. So when the puck does clear the blue line, all of the black players would have to come back over the blue line or tag up, so to speak, before they can go back into the white's zone again. Same thing applies the other direction with the other blue line, is the white team has to get the puck across the blue line before any of the white players can go down in there. Adam Sobel dumps it right down in. Adam and Jamie set up defensively, played around behind, trying to get it to James Ryan. Ross Lancet sets up in front defensively, just the way you want the defenseman to do. Ross picks up the puck behind his own goalie. Adam McIntyre in goal. LaLancet with it. LaLancet pass over to Comstock. Good passing combination, white team. Brandon Bushy has it, loses it for a second, but he sends it up, tries to clear out of the zone, and we could have a breakaway coming. But Adam Sobel keeps it in one more time. 30 seconds left on this shift for the Kamikaze kids. Ryan with it, number 7, tries to get it up, but Adam dumps it right back down in again as James was trying to get it over to Jared Kinsler. 18 seconds left. The puck is kind of sitting there. Josh dumps it down in, and it's a foot race. Adam Sobel back defensively. Jared Kinsler Whoa! Major wipeout. 7 seconds left. Jared has it, loses it, picks it back up again. James with it, and finally they end up, and right at the buzzer, Mike Gould picks up the loose puck, starts to head the other direction, smashes into Ross, and we pick up all the body pieces, and we'll go back with 4 minutes left, a change of lines, and back to some of the future stars of RAHA heading out on the ice here. Once again, we've got Matt Hill at center for the black team, lined up against Dan Duncan for the white team. Lance Carty, right wing. I think Matt with it coming down through. Good back checking by DeAngelis, but Matt's still controlling. Matt shot down through, saved by Adam Wright, and it's sitting at the doorstep. What a shot. Matt Hill, a bullet of a shot right between two blades, a couple of sets of skates, and somehow Adam was able to pick that up and pounce on it. I didn't even see the puck going down in, but I thought Matt had himself one. With the assist would have gone to Greg Wenta on that too, if it had gone in. Greg is the left wing for the black team. Lance Carty the right wing. Got Justin Lawrence and Brendan Collins. Brendan with it. Another shot down in. It looks like Matt's determined to score in this line out here. Peter Weber. Weber gets it right back again. Peter heading back up. Collins and Lawrence back defensively. I think we had a major offside. Shot! No, I'm not. Everybody's celebrating, but I can't see the puck. I lost it. So it looks like Peter Weber would have had the goal on that. I think that there was an offsides on the white team, but we kind of waved that off there. The parents are saying it wasn't a major offside. It was only a minor offside, so it's okay on that. Nice skating up by Peter Weber, number 13, our left defenseman. Nick Welsh helped out on that, along with Dan Duncan. Dan with it right now. Two of my red helmets out there. Danny Duncan, number 9, and Derek Pitts, number 3 for the white team. Comes back up. Nick Welsh with it, dumps it in. Stolen by Collins. Brendan dumps it off far side. Matt Hill over to help out. Greg Wenta on that side also. And Bobby DeAngelis never came out of the zone. He decided to wait down in there, a little bit easier way to get the puck. Centering pass right in front before Danny can get the shot off, though. It comes all the way back up near the point. Nick Welsh with it. Hill steals. Matt backhand tries to get it out. Welsh is able to keep it in. Collins with it. Brendan skating out. Brendan heading up. Good back checking right there by, back checking refers to the skating back when the offensive team's heading up ice and trying to lift their stick up to get it off of the puck. Nick Welsh, number 1, kept in by Matt Hill. Matt still got it. Centering pass stolen by Duncan. Clears out, but Greg Wenta will be the first one back on it. And we've got, in addition to the puck, we also have somebody's glove on the ice down there. Just 2:06 left. And I think we had an offsides coming up on the black team. So we'll have a face-off just outside the white zone. Again, Adam McIntyre in goal for the white team. Josh Provost in goal for the black team. White team sponsored again by Cheops Construction. We appreciate their sponsoring of the team and the jerseys that they put together. And the black team by Doug's Auto. Oh! And right at the buzzer, a 3-way wipeout. We always like to see those. Kind of a nice way to get everybody off the ice there. Brendan pounces back up. He's got his father's hard hat. I guess he's okay. Just 2 minutes left, third period, and then we're going to get the red and the green team out here, kind of in Christmas colors. We've got white and black, and we'll finish up with red and green in our next shift. Number 7, James Ryan, left wing. Jared Kinsler. Jared's determined to get one at center for the white team. Brandon Bushy back defensively, and Ross will lance it. Chris brings it down in Chris Robinson. One-handed shot just wide of the goal. Chris has blown right through everybody several times now. That was a one-handed shot. Takes a funny bounce off the Zamboni door. Mike Gould almost puts one down in. We've got Ben Babbitt down in there. This black line has been real aggressive all day. Takes the same funny bounce off the Zamboni door. Comes back up. Adam Sobel. Shot down through. Adam keeps it in. Mike Gould out there. James Ryan. Jared Kinsler. Jared cranking. It's a mini breakaway. Nope, it's a major breakaway. Jared Kinsler on the breakaway, coming down in one-on-one with Josh. And right at the last minute, the save, as they come up big, Josh Provost, one more save in goal, along with Adam Sobel, who was skating backwards there. But Jared on the breakaway, going from end to end on that, would have been unassisted. Josh Comstock down in there battling with Adam Sobel in behind the net. Adam trying to clear out, loses the puck, gets it right back again, comes back up to the point. Brandon Bushy with it. Brandon dumps it in, and we're going to have an offsides on the white team there. The puck had come across the blue line. Brandon sent it back in, and as soon as James Ryan touched it, it caused an offsides. So we'll just have a face-off. 37 seconds left in what's been a real evenly matched game here between the white and black teams. Jared Kinsler once again coming down in. Nice defensive play by Jamie Miravelli. Shot just wide of Josh in goal. Ben Babbitt. Ben gets it up to Chris. Chris Robinson on the breakaway coming out. Brandon Bushy coming back. Chris with it. Not much time left. Chris has it, loses it. We get one buzzer. There's still 12 seconds left. We're playing along. Enough time for one more shot on goal if we can get one off. Jared ends up with it. And right at the buzzer with a two-way breakaway, the shot comes down in. Josh makes the save anyway. Great game. We'll pick up everybody as they head through the line here. We don't actually keep score. But we did have Jamie Miravelli had a goal for the black team. I know that I remember Bobby DeAngelis, a couple for the white team. Peter Weber, a couple. Both goalies, numerous saves. And we'll kind of zoom in as they congratulate each other. They all pounds on Jamie Provost, who had a ton of saves. Adam McIntyre, the same thing. But I like at the end of all the hockey games as they congratulate each other and head through. I refer to it as giving five. They're all high fives or low fives, I guess, given the height of the players out there. And we kind of finish up between the white and black. And we'll pick up a game here between the green and red team coming up next. Again, still at the House Mite level. Coaches congratulate each other. And we'll take a breather here at Royce Mandigo Arena on a not-so-chilly Saturday morning in January 1995. And we're just doing some early game warm-ups here for the green and red team. We'll kind of pick them up skating around out there. We can get a few of the individual players we go on. The green team is sponsored by Carpet King over in West Rutland. The red team sponsored by Price Chopper. Red team under head coach Mark Boucher. The assistant coach is Grant Adams. And the green team is under head coach Don Johnson. As we pick a few of them going up, some numbers. I've got at least one of the goalies. For the red team, we'll start off with as they're just kind of skating around out there. Red team, number 12, Alex Adams. Number 15, Nicole Adams. That's Grant's kids. Number 7 is Brian Boucher, and number 11 is Jonathan Boucher. Those are Mark's two kids. We got several combinations out there. Number 9, Ernie Bove Jr., Doc Bove's son. Number 6 is Travis Coe. Number 5 is Charlie Gottlieb. Number 14, Kurt Ianni. Number 1, Anthony LaPlaca. Number 3, Corey McNutt. Number 8, Matt Varney. Number 4, Johnny Wakolinsky. And in goal, number 2, Daniel West. For the green team, or Carpet King, we've got number 13, Kyle Bedard. Number 8, Tom Bride. In fact, I think I see Tom's older brother out there. Number 10 is Warren, or he goes by Ren Fenner. Number 2, Mark Fusil. Number 9, Gunnar Johnson. Number 14, Robert Mallinson. Number 5, Greg McLaughlin. Number 12, his brother Jeff McLaughlin. Number 1, Nicholas Merritt. Number 3 is Kyle Robillard. Number 4 is Curtis Shappy. Number 6, his brother Victor Shappy. And number 7, Tim Welsh. Probably a good indication of some of the drills we do is They drop down on one knee and then drop down on the other, hop over the blue line. And we'll watch the head coach as they skate on one skate, lift the stick up over their head. Got him. Thanks, Mark. And we got Mark Boucher. We'll zoom in on the back of him. Mark is the head coach right there for Price Chopper. Actually, he's the manager of Price Chopper also. They've been a sponsor down here a long time now. And we got Dr. Ernie Bove Sr. right in back of him. So Ernie's kind of in the box there with Mark out on the ice. Pick up a few of the other dads who have been helping out down there. One nice thing about an all-volunteer operation like RAHA is the parental involvement is just phenomenal between ice maintenance, working in the working as coaches down here, as referees down here, and helping out in the concession stand. In fact, we can kind of zoom over and just kind of zoom in on Roger's place, named after Roger Pryor, who is a long-time worker down here before he passed away. In fact, Chris Weber, we can see, is working in there at the moment. His son was just in the last game out here, Peter Weber. His older son, Chris Weber, plays on a Pee Wee travel team. Chris was one of the original founders of RAHA, actually, going way back, as we can get him, as he heads out with his cup of coffee right there. Hates to be on the air, but Chris and two other individuals were actually the three people that helped form RAHA over 20 years ago. Just kind of a reminder of several things. We play the games at the Royce Mandigo Arena, which is a building down at the Rutland Fairgrounds. It's actually owned by the fair, and the fair lets the Hockey Association use it during the wintertime. So we thank the Fair Association. They've always been a big sponsor of youth sports in general, youth activities in general, and especially our hockey program down here. A lot of the money was donated by Royce Mandigo, a farmer up in the Pittsford area, and the arena down here is named after him, so it's Royce Mandigo Arena. The RAHA logo in the middle, the RAHA, stands for the Rutland Amateur Hockey Association. And as many of you have probably seen, the organization starts off at the beginner level, which is just kind of a learn to skate, and then it goes to this House Mite level that we're at right now. And there's 6 teams down at the House Mite level. They play all their games right down here. There's no traveling done or whatever. There's enough players there. And then at the upper levels, the Squirts are 10 and 11 years old, the Pee-wees 12 and 13, the Bantams 14 and 15. They are all travel teams, travel around the state of Vermont playing games. And we also have 3 high school teams that play down here. The Rutland High School Red Raiders, the Mount St. Joseph Mounties, and the Otters, RAHA Otters, which is a high school team made up of all players from all the other area high schools. A lot are from Mill River, a couple from Otter Valley, several from Woodstock. We've got one from Fairhaven, I think maybe Poultney, and I'm not sure about Proctor or West Rutland, but kind of a large combination of all the other area high schools. Then there's also 4 or 5 men's leagues down here that play, as well as a figure skating program. Has nearly 100 skaters in the figure skating program. I think at the hockey level, just at youth hockey, there's almost 300, probably another 60 to 80 at the high school level. So we've got well over 300 skaters youth level, plus the 5 men's league, and then the 100 or so skaters at in figure skating. I forgot to mention we've also got a girls team playing down here this year for the first time. There used to only be 3 or 4 teams in the whole state of Vermont that were all girls teams, but it really picked up a lot of interest this year. RAHA's got a team, and I think there's up to 8 teams now throughout the state. Stowe's got one of the best programs up there. There's one over in Hartford, one up in the Burlington area, and a couple of others that are farther up north, a little colder, probably use natural ice all the time. As we get some of the players coming down in, again, in goal, Danny West, number 2 for Price Chopper. Number 3 taking the shot right now is Corey McNutt. Next player coming down in, number 4, John Wakalinski. Johnny with his stick handling comes down for his shot on Danny. Next skater coming down in, number 11, Jonathan Boucher. John's the younger brother. Brian Boucher, number 7's out there. We've also got number 9, Ernie Bove. Number 12 with it is Alex Adams. Alexander shot. Alexander, another one of these that's not lacking in enthusiasm. Sive could use a little. Ernie with it, shot up in the air, and it stops right on the red line. Ernie considers it a goal, though. That's okay. Number 15 hustling down in is Nicole Adams. Nicole, a real good skater, is Grant's older daughter with Alex, the younger brother. Number 6, Travis Coe. Travis, one of the better skaters out there for Price Chopper. We've got number 8 is Matt Varney. And number 14 is Kurt Ianni. Kurt, solid shot down in there. Dan West in goal. I think I picked up just about everybody for the red team. Number 5 is Charlie Gottlieb. Charlie with it leaves the puck for Brian Boucher. Brian down in, and we'll pick up a few of the green team members as best I can coming the other way. We'll have to kind of zoom down in on them to get a little bit better shot. I'm not sure who's in goal. Number 1 for the green team is Nicholas Merritt. I think Kyle Bedard may be in goal. Number 9 green team is Gunnar Johnson. And we'll pick up the individual players as they come off. I probably ought to see who the goalie's going to be here and mark that up for Carpet King. Yep, number 13. So Kyle Bedard will be in goal for the green team. And we're just about to get underway. We play 3 10-minute periods at the House Mite level. Usually stopping the clock every 2 minutes. At the older levels, they change on the fly. It's referred to that some skaters will just head off the ice at the same time that other ones are heading on. But at the Mite level here, it would be utter chaos, and trying to get them all in and out of the box at the same time would cause major collisions. So we found that it's easier over the years if just we skate in 2-minute shifts and then use a little retrieval time there to change up lines. We'll zoom in on Mark giving some pre-game instruction to his Price Chopper team, the red team right there. And corresponding Don the other way, giving a little enthusiasm. Don also coaches, I believe, the girls team down here, so he kind of wears 2 hats, does a double shift. And it looks like following the last-minute instruction, we're just about to get underway. Mark's team we can pick up as they're about to head out there. Usually what the coaches do, as we mentioned in the earlier game, is they try to divide the 2 teams up as best they into lines with kind of an older line skating against the older line on the other team, and then the younger against the younger one. There's usually about 12 players on each team, so they've got to rotate some in and out. But they can pretty much, a lot of the coaches have been down here for a long time. They're fathers that have helped out for quite a few years, and they know all the kids individually and kind of know their strengths and weaknesses. Yeah. Mary Bride giving some encouragement to her son down there. Okay, we've got Tom Bride's going to be at center for the green team. Left wing is number 7. Tim Welsh, the right wing, number 9. Gunnar Johnson coming the other direction. Back on defense, red team. Number 3 is Corey McNutt. All right, in goal for the red team, number 2, Daniel West. For the green team, number 13, Kyle Bedard. Red team, left wing, number 5 we see down there. Number 7 also. We've got Nicole Adams is out there. Nicole's number 15. Number 14 is Kurt Ianni. They'll be 2 of the strength players for the red team. Green clears it out of the zone. Red tries to bring it right back down in. Green clearing comes out off near boards here. Ren Fenner with the yellow stripe on top right there. Drop the puck down in front. Red trying to clear out of the own zone. Tom Bride has it for a second, loses, gets control, back again. And we got major bunch up on the far side. The coaches, I can hear, are trying to get them to clear out somewhat. So, number 3, Corey McNutt with it. Corey sends it far side. Number 4 out there also is Johnny Wakalinski. Shot down in, off the post. Actually, probably a save for Daniel West on that. I heard a solid bounce. It was either his stick or the post. They clear out, up to Nicole. Nicole on the breakaway, coming down in. Ridden off the puck. Nicole gets it right back again. Could be a shot. Nicole shoots. Nice save down in there by Kyle Bedard. But Nicole on a super skating breakaway was ridden off the puck, regained control. Solid shot, and Kyle comes up big in goal. We'll have a face-off just to the left of the green goalie. Again, that's Kyle Bedard with his first save. Each goalie with a save already just on the first shift. Number 7 for the green team, Tim Welsh. Number 10 is Ren Fenner. At center, Tom Bride. Coming the other direction, again, back on defense. Number 3, we've got Corey McNutt. Nicole's out there. Number 14 is Curtiani. Tim had it for a second, lost it, got it right back again. Corey dumped it down in, and with 8 minutes left, we'll change up lines and pick up an additional group of players coming out here as we go to some of the younger players, more of, I like to call them my kamikaze lines as they head out here. And we'll see who we've got at center for the red team. Number 6 is Travis Coe. The size of some of these coming out here. We've got Ernie Bove as the left wing on this shift out here. Actually, we've got 6 players on each line. This is the way they're going to get them all into play. So we're going to play with 3 defensemen, 3 offensive players and 3 defensemen, as apparently there's 11 players on each team. So what we'll do is our first line will play with 5 each in a normal fashion, and for the second line, we'll play with 6 each as 3 defensemen. We can get them all out playing that way. Ernie hustles down in, dives in at it. Also out there, number 8, Matt Varney. We've got number 11 for the red team is Jonathan Boucher. Matt puts it off the boards. Number 8 was Matt Varney. Real nice job on that. Backhand by the red team. Number 6 is Travis Coe down into the green defensive zone. We've got the McLaughlins are out there. I see 6 is Victor Shappy, 4 is Curtis Shappy for the green team, trying to clear out. Dives down in, Alexander Adams. Alex, Nicole's younger brother. He sent it cross ice. 5 is Greg McLaughlin, and 12 is Jeff McLaughlin. Kyle Bedard sends it off far side over there where Price Chopper picks it up. The red team tries a centering pass. Back on defense again for Price Chopper. We've got number 11 is Jonathan Boucher. Number 8 is Matt Varney. Number 12 was Alex Adams, who just went down hard on that. And Green on a breakaway coming back the other direction. Greg McLaughlin with it. Greg coming down in. Good defensive play by Matt Varney at the last minute to save what certainly would have been a shot on goal there for the green team. Number 5, Greg regains control. I missed some of the defensive players out there, but number 4 is Kurt Shappy. Number 2, Mark Fusil. Mark had the puck for a while. Green's able to keep it down in. And we also had 3 and 14 out there. Kyle Robillard and Robert Mallinson were the 2 defensemen for the green team. I'll pick them up the next shift a little bit more, Robert and Greg on that. Face-off back at center ice as we go back to the a little bit older, more experienced line. Our Mite House program is basically at the ages of 9 and under. So our 8 and 9-year-olds are pretty much on this shift, and the 6 and 7-year-olds back at the other shift. Tim Welsh, the left wing, gets it over to Tom Bride at center for the green team. Number 9 out there, green team, is Gunnar Johnson. Tom with it. Bride looks for the backhand. Good defensive play by Travis, that's number 5 down there. It's Charlie Gottlieb. Clearing pass comes all the way up out of the zone. Ren Fenner with it. Gunnar drops it down in. Good defensive play as the red tries to skate it out. Johnny Wakalinski's number 4. Number 15 is Nicole Adams. Nicole almost had a goal on that breakaway on the last shift. Number 14 out there is Kurtiani. Kurt's really grown and matured a lot over the years I've watched him. Collision in the green zone, but they're still able to clear it out. It's sort of icing, but picked up by number 3 for the red team at the last minute. Sitting in front, Tom Bride with it. Tom dumps it down in the zone. Everybody's on sides. Red sends it right back out again. Near side, Corey McNutt with it. And they clear it out all the way down in, and it will be a foot race back there. Ooh! A definite... Nicole, I think Nicole was going for the head on that one right there. They a collision between 2 of the helmets. Nicole backhand down in, broken up at the last minute. Nicole gets it back, shot. I think she's determined on this shift to score. Nice centering pass, comes back up. Number 5, Corey McNutt. Shot goes just wide in. Number 14, Kurtiani's got it. Back on defense, we've got number 3, and also number 4 is Johnny Wakalinski, and that was our red combination. 4 minutes left on this first period here. We'll go back to our midget line coming out there. We've got Ernie Bove at left wing. Number 6 is Travis Coe. Back on defense for the red team, Jonathan Boucher, number 11. We've got Alexander Adams, number 12 out there. We'll pick up some of the players again for the green team. I had mentioned Robert Mallinson, number 14, is out there on defense, along with Mark Busile, number 2. One of our shortest players out there on number 1 is Nicholas Merritt. You can see Nick with his back to us. Greg McLaughlin is number 5. His brother Jeff McLaughlin, number 12. I also saw number 2 out there again. Mark Busile looks like he's the left wing. We send Nick back. Nick's kind of like a reserve center out there, I think. He's lined up right behind Greg. Number 4 is Curtis Shappy. Backhand by number 3 is Kyle Robillard, trying to clear it out of the zone. Kept down in. They're poking away in front. Number 12, Alexander Adams, had it for a second. Far side. Green still trying to get it out of their zone. Nick has it for a second. Merritt, we've got 2 players piled on top of each other. Looks like stacking of the players down there. Kyle Robillard with it. Robillard comes around behind his goalie, Kyle Bedard. So the 2 Kyles, Robillard and Bedard. Red keeps it in as they're lined up along this side. Green finally clears it out of the zone. Number 8, Matt Varney with it. Matt doing some nice skating. Everybody clears. Tags up. Number 7's Brian Boucher out there, and his younger brother, number 11, Jonathan Boucher. Puck along the far side. Red brings it down in the zone. Brian Boucher has it, loses it. Matt Varney's out there. Finally sends out of the zone. Greg McLaughlin with it. Could be a breakaway. And Mark Boucher is instructing his players to get back as quick as they can. Greg with it. Oh, a major body check coming down in. Greg will bounce back up, though. He's a tough little kid. He's as we're skating back out the other direction. Another kind of mini trip. And we'll have a quick timeout here. We can pick up a couple of players as Greg went down real hard on that shift. Ernie Bove will pick up skating around in front of us here. Face-off will be just outside the red zone. Again, Daniel West in goal for the red team. Kyle Bedard in goal for the green team. 2:19 left, first period. Yeah, in fact, I was going to leave one with each of the head coaches, Ken, so I'll get you one and also one for Randy for the other team, okay? So the face-off is just outside as we get everybody back up, alive, well, healthy, and recentered. Greg McLaughlin, a real nice shift on that, heading down in. Battling far side, I saw number 4 go down was Curtis Shappy. Greg ends up with it again. Both Bouchers helping out number 7 and number 11. And right at the buzzer, it ended up with Robert Mallinson had it there as he was heading up ice, but the buzzer goes off. So once again, we'll shift back to the older kids with 2 minutes left, first period. Nicole's out at center now with number 5, Charlie Gottlieb is her left wing, and number 14, oops. Was a false buzzer there, okay? So just making sure that the kids are all awake, I guess. Okay, we're back and set to go. Nicole's at center. Charlie Gottlieb is the left wing. Number 14, Curtiani, is the right wing. Back on defense, we've got number 3, Corey McNutt. Corey with it. Corey sends it up over to Kurt. Kurt along the far side, comes back in. Nicole with it. Gets it up to Kurt. Charlie coming near side here. Charlie Gottlieb dumps it down in the green zone. Nice defensive play by the green team as they send it up ice. Comes all the way back down in. Gunnar Johnson had it for a second out there. Tom Bride's out there. Number 7 is Tim Welsh. Tim's got it at the moment. Welsh still controlling. Tim could get a shot off. Save! And he hangs on. Tim Welsh with a solid shot down in on the goalie, but Danny West comes up big. So Daniel West with then another save. Daniel West, a shutout going for both teams. Daniel West, a couple of saves here. Kyle Bedard in goal for the green team. And we got to get everybody turned around as we got Nicole heading the wrong direction here. No, Nicole lines up one way, and as a result of that, the entire teams are off. Nope, we're all back, lined up in center, whatever. Number 10, Ren Fenner, and number 6, Vic Shappy are both out there. So Vic and Ren are the 2 defensemen. Vic had been out there before, and I hadn't picked up his number. His younger brother, Curtis, is on the kamikaze line. So, shoot, scores! And we picked up the first goal for the green team there. Tommy Bride getting the goal, number 8, with the assist going, I think, to his 2 wings out there. Number 7, Tim Welsh, and number 9, Gunnar Johnson. So Tommy Bride gets the first goal of the game on the wraparound coming in from behind. 57 seconds left. Gunnar Johnson and Tim Welsh, the 2 assists. And we'll also mention again the 2 defensemen out there, Ren Fenner and Vic Shappy for the green team. Real nice shift for that line, that offensive line for the green team, as they were able to keep the puck down in the zone. Red sends it back up the other direction. That was Corey McNutt. Down in. Nicole shot. Nice save by Kyle Bedard in goal. As 2 or 3 of them go down hard. It's waved off, 28 seconds left. Green skating out, loses. Kept in. And we'll have another just quick breather here if we can pick everybody back up again. Our 2 defensemen for the red team again. Number 3, Corey McNutt. And number 4, Johnny Wakalinski. With the offensive players out there, Nicole Adams is at center. Charlie Gottlieb, number 5, and Curtiani are the 2 wings. And we're kind of off the camera, but I think that when Nicole kind of crashed in on the goalie there was a 3-way collision between the goalie, one of the defensive players for the green team, and Nicole. Face-off will be just to the left of Kyle Bedard, who's in goal for the green team. Again, Nicole's at center. Charlie and Curtis are her 2 wings. And back defensively, we've got Corey shot down in, another save, bounces up. It's sitting in front. Puck is still out there, 13 seconds left, as Charlie Gottlieb almost scored on point-blank range, but another save for Kyle Bedard. And we got a breakaway coming out the other direction. Thomas with it, and right at the buzzer, as we'll take just a quick breather between the first and second periods here at Royce Mandigo Arena. Our game between the green team, sponsored by Carpet King, and the red team, sponsored by Price Chopper. Drop of the puck, starting the second period. Don Johnson, the head coach of Carpet King, with his back to us down there, just dropped the puck. Our smaller line out there, number 4, green team, we've got Kurt Shappy out there, Kyle Robelard's number 3, Nick Merritt's number 1, Greg McLaughlin number 5, Robert Mallinson number 14, and Mark Fusil number 2. Greg McLaughlin looks like he's going to score one today. He's been all over the place. Coming the other direction, nice backhand pass out there. Greg's kind of offsides, but we're going to let us play on there. No, I guess they're not going to let us play on. Greg had not come back out of the zone. Another save down in goal for Daniel West on that. We see number 1 with his back to us, Nick Merritt. Certainly not one of the giants out there, but Nicholas loves the game. For the red team, we've got Alexander Adams, number 12, both the Bouchers. Number 7 is Brian, and number 11 is Jonathan. Ernie Bove Jr. with his back to us down there, number 9. Travis Coe, number 6. And Matt Varney, number 8. Battling in front. Ernie Bove with it. Pass gets over to number 6, Travis Coe. Travis brings it all the way, dumps it down in. And both number 3... Kyle Robillard and number 14, Robert Mallinson, have to come back defensively for the green team. Kept in, Alexander Adams, pass gets over, Matt Varney's got it for a second, Jonathan Boucher's got a nice play by Jonathan as he keeps it down in. Travis Coe, shot down in, Travis Coe on a bullet of a shot, and Kyle Bedard comes all the way out of the net there to pick it up on the far side. Green team trying to skate out. Backhand to Greg McLaughlin, trying to get up to 2 of his players out there. Mark Fusil, number 2, had it for a second. And it clears out of the zone, and we'll have a change of lines at the 8-minute mark of the second period. It looks like Nicole's going to stay at center. Her 2 wings will be Charlie Gottlieb, number 5, and Kurt Ianni, number 14, with Johnny Wakilinski, number 4, and Corey McNutt, number 3, back on defense. Coming the other way, Tommy Bride's got himself a goal in the day. He's at center. His 2 line mates, both of whom picked up an assist, are Gunnar Johnson and number 7, Tim Welsh. Back defensively, we've got Vic Shappy and Ren Fenner. Fenner sends it out of the zone. A little bit of a cross-checking out there. And we got an offsides coming up on the red team as it went over the blue line. The green team was able to clear it back out, and although we got 3 of our 5 players back out, all 5 have to come back across the blue line at the same time. So a 60% majority doesn't work on this. You got to get 100% of them over the blue line. It's not a democratic way of doing things. It's 100% majority. Tom Bride with it. Coming up, broken up at the last minute by Adams. Shappy sends it off the boards, gets it to Bride. Tom Bride coming down in. Tom's already got 1 goal, shot in. Nice defensive play by Wakilinski there. Johnny puts it off the boards, near side, battling with Bride. Tim Welsh over to help out along with Gunnar Johnson. And nice play down in there. Vic Shappy keeping it in at the point. Victor doing a real good job. Comes back up to Fenner. Nicole breakaway coming down in the other way. Back checking. Nicole goes down. Oh. And somebody loses a stick, gets it back again. Green team sends around, and Tom sends it all the way out of the zone. We're going to have a penalty coming up on Nicole here, I think. Yeah. After she went down hard. And we're going to have... yeah, we have just a quick breather here at the 6:30 mark as everybody comes over. So we got a quick timeout. We'll take a moment break. Just a little instructional break there from the coaches and whatever. 6:30 left, second period. Charlie Gottlieb and Kurt Ianni, the two wings for Price Chopper, the red team. Dan West back in goal with Johnny Wakalinski and Corey McNutt, the defenseman. Gunnar Johnson dumps it down in. Gunnar's got himself an assist on the day. Nicole skating out. Goes down hard. Tim Welch with it. Tim has it, loses it for a second, gets it right back again. Tom Bride, number 6. Back defensively, we've got Ren Fenner and Vic Shappy. And at the 6-minute mark, we'll shift lines here and get our kamikaze midget crew out here. Again, we're at the smaller level. We're kind of skating 6-on-6. Looks like each team has 11 players, so the 5 older ones go on the first line and the 6 younger ones on the second line for each team. At center for the red team, number 6, Travis Coe, with Ernie Bove, his left wing. He's also got Brian Boucher, number 7, Jonathan Boucher, number 11, and number 12 is Alex Adams, Nicole's younger brother. Travis has it, loses it for a second. Ernie's got it down there. Ernie Bove goes down hard, gets the pass off over to Travis. Ernie doing a real good job skating. Out defensively, Alex with it. Alex keeps it in right at the point. Other defensemen are number 11, Jonathan Boucher, and number 8, Matt Varney. Matt's done a real nice job out there, too. Matt and Alex Adams and Jonathan Boucher, the 3 defensemen for Price Chopper. Shot down in behind Kyle Bedard. Bullet of a shot there. Coming out for the green team, we've got number 3, Kyle Robillard. Kyle sends it up off of a skate. Greg McLaughlin hustles out. Curtis Shappy's out there also. Oh! Greg sends it down in the zone. Travis sends it back other direction. Ernie Bove's got it. Travis right back to him. Kurt Shappy had it. Robert Mallinson, number 14, is out there along with Nicholas Merritt. Goes far side. Kyle Robillard chasing back. Travis Coe shot down through, broken up by Kurt Shappy. Kurt doing a super job defensively out there. Actually, there were 2 there. Robert Mallinson broke it up, and then Kurt brought it out. Retreating back, we've got Alexander Adams. Alex comes in behind his goal. He smashes into the boards, gets it around behind Danny West. Greg McLaughlin's over there, along with number 2, Mark Fusil. Mark skating in to help out. Again, 4 is Kurt Shappy. I got the 2 numbers confused there before. The Greg Mallinson is the one that actually made the defensive save as he's back on defense. Comes all the way back up, and Kyle Robillard has it right at the buzzer as we change lines with 4 minutes left in the second period. Mark Fusil talking with his head coach, Don Johnson, discussing the ins and outs of the games and the finer points. We've got Gunnar Johnson at right wing, Tom Bride's the center, and Tim Welsh, the left wing for the green team. Back on defense, Vic Shappy and Ren Fenner. Same combination we had before. Coming our other direction, Nicole Adams is the center, Charlie Gottlieb the left wing, Kurt Ianni doing a super job at right wing. Nicole brings it down in, goes in behind Kyle. Green team trying to clear it out. Johnny Wakalinski, Corey McNutt defensively out there. Corey retreats, He'll be the first one to it. Corey picks up the puck for Price Chopper, sends it up. Kept in by Vic Shappy. Again, Vic doing a great job defensively. Wren's going to hustle out there. Wren's going to... Good defensive play, but Red's still controlling it. Kurt brought it all the way down into the green zone. Kurt regains control. Shot down through, and actually Nicole scores on that, on kind of a spin around. No chance. The assist going to Kurtiani and probably the defenseman. So we pick up as she gets some congratulations, but Nicole on a solid shot coming down in, and the assist going, certainly one assist to Kurtiani, because Kurt was the one that brought it down in, controlled it. Charlie Gottlieb in to help out. Charlie might have had an assist also on that. So at this first line here with Tom Bride scoring for the green team and Nicole scoring for the red team. Shot down through, bullet of a shot. Nice save, Daniel West in goal. 2:50 left, second period, as action is picked up considerably. Tom Bride, his shot down through. Broken up at the last minute. Tom gets it right back again. Tom, another shot down through, another save for Daniel West. Aggressive play, both lines out there. Tim Welsh with it, goes down hard. Gunner in to help out with Vic Shappy and back on defense. Gunner skates back, and we got an offsides coming up as Gunner picked it up just across the blue line, dumped it down in, and we'll have an offsides on Carpet King with the face-off just outside the red Price Chopper blue line, just outside their zone. 2:22 left, second period. Both centers, Tom Bride and Nicole Adams, with a goal on the day. Johnny Wakalinski sends it out of the zone. Johnny doing a great job defensively, and we're going to have nope, I guess they're going to let them play on. Nope, we had an offsides there as we had not all cleared the zone. Don picks it up, and we'll just have a face-off back. Just across the blue line there. Again, Kyle Bedard down in goal for the green team. Daniel West in goal for the red team. Tim Wells, centering pass. Tim and Gunner do a real nice job as the two wings out there, centering and pretty much setting up. Breakaway coming back. Kurt's got it. And right at the buzzer, as Kurt has got a semi-breakaway, although Victor had come back to pick him up defensively. But Kurt set up the last goal with, as he just outskated everybody up ice, got the puck down in there, and then Nicole blasted one in before Kyle Bedard had any chance on that. And we're back to our midget line combination out there. Ernie Bove at left wing. Travis Coe is at center. We've got Brian Boucher and Jonathan Boucher out there. Matt Varney, number 8, is back on defense along with Alex Adams. Greg McLaughlin dumps it all the way down in. Alex sends it out of the zone. Mark Fusil had it. Mark dives down in. Has the puck, loses. Skating back, Nick Merritt trying to pick up. Backhand by Kurt Shappy. Travis Coe with it. Matt Varney brings it down into the green zone. But Robert Mallinson is there to match up with him. Plays off. Kyle Bedard sends it off wide. Smart play. Robert Mallinson, again, doing a real nice job defensively out there for the green team. Along with number 3 is Kyle Robillard. But Kyle and Robert defensively real good. Greg McLaughlin on the breakaway, sends it off far side. Greg picks up the loose puck coming down in. Greg still got it. Greg's still skating, but he's got 3 players to get by. And the littlest of them, Alex Adams, poke checks the puck away. A lot of action underneath us there, but I lost whatever happened. Greg dumped it back down in. Alex had it for a second. Number 7 is Brian Boucher. Brian's been out there both offensively and defensively, with Jonathan Boucher, the younger brother, pretty much just playing defense, I think. Centering pass, trying to set up a shot. But Kurt Shappy breaks it up. Shot down through, could be a shot on goal. And it goes in, it looks like. In fact, Brian Boucher, I think, got himself a goal. I'm not sure if it went all the way across the line or not. We'll Brian is celebrating. Whether he got one or not, we don't know, but we'll pick up Brian on this as he skates out. I'm not sure exactly what happened. He went right down on the line. Yep, they're going to give him credit for it. Brian Boucher, the go-ahead goal. We'll get Brian right there as he skates over if he's going to get a high five from his dad. Nope, he has to go over and explain the game to his dad right there. The assist on that would have gone to Ernie Bove and Travis Coe, I think, but Brian Boucher with the goal. His two line mates down there, the center, Travis, and Ernie Bove also helping out on that. The nice thing about that, Matt Varney had brought the puck down in the zone. They were able to keep it in before Green could clear out. An initial save was made by Kyle Bedard, and then Brian Boucher just poked away on a solid shot that hit. It was sitting there right on the blue line, or the red line, and then trickled across. So, again, Brian Boucher picking up a goal for the red team. Nicole Adams has got a goal for the red team. Tom Bride's got a goal for the green team, with his assist going to his two line mates, Gunnar and Tim. Speaking of whom, that's the crew that's out there right now. Tom Bride in the green and Nicole Adams in the red jerseys. Just the beginning of the third period. We got 10 minutes left and a real even game here. And I think, yep, we're all set to go. Okay. Beginning of the third period. Drop of the puck. And we're off for 10 more minutes of action. Back defensively, Ren Fenner sends it out of the zone. Fenner and Shappy back defensively with Johnson and Welsh, the two wings, Bride at center for the green team. Coming back the other direction, we've got Gottlieb and Ianni as the two wings, Adams at center. Excuse me, Wakalinski and McNutt are the two defensemen. Vic Shappy sends it out of the zone, gets it all the way up to Gunnar Johnson. Gunnar shot down in at the last minute, and yet another save for Kyle Bedard. We lost the action off the side of the tape there, but once again it was the same combination of Kurt Ianni and Nicole Adams bringing it down in. Kyle Bedard comes up big on the save and hangs on with his two defensemen back there to help out Vic Shappy and Ren Fenner. Drop of the puck just to the left of the green goalie, trying to clear out of the zone. Shot all the way down in. It's a good thing that Kyle was paying attention on that. It went right between somebody's skates. I never saw it. He kept his stick down. There would have been another goal for Nicole on that right there. Tom Bride trying to clear it out of the zone along with the help of his two line mates. Red's able to keep it in. Charlie Gottlieb's got it. Corey McDutt down in. We got the breakaway coming back the other direction. Gunnar Johnson with it. Gunnar looking for someone to drop to. Gunnar coming all the way down in. Gunnar shot. Save, rebound, sitting in front, and Charlie Gottlieb clears it out right before Tim Welsh can poke the rebound in. Comes all the way back to center ice. Super skating by Gunnar Johnson, bringing that down in. Solid shot. Saved by Daniel West in goal, and then Charlie Gottlieb cleared it out before the green team could poke it in. Gunnar gets it right back again. Gunnar another shot. Down through, broken up at the last minute as Johnny Wakalinski skates back in defensively and saves the shot on goal. Gunnar Johnson, real nice shift for him there, with Tim Welsh following him down in along with Tom Bride to poke the rebound in. We've got Greg McLaughlin coming out at center for the green team, along with Curtis Shappy, number 4, Kyle Robelards, number 3, Nick Merritt, number 1, Mark Fusil, number 2, and Robert Mallinson, number 14. Nick Merritt's got it, gets it over to Greg McLaughlin. Kyle Fusil helping out on the far side, coming back for the red team. We've got both Bouchers out there. Number 7, Brian's got himself a goal on the day, and number 11, Jonathan, doing a nice job defensively. Alex Adams battling along the boards. Mark Lucille goes down hard. Kurt Shappy sends it in around behind. Ernie Bowe does a pirouette 360, still regains control of it. Ernie, ooh, with the wraparound, is sitting in front there, still out, as Greg McLaughlin almost got that goal I was talking about. Knocked up in the air by Matt Varney. Matt, probably the best defensive player on this shift out there. Greg McLaughlin's got it back again. Greg trying to get the shot off. Matt breaks it up at the last minute. Shot down through, and he pounces on the rebound there as Greg almost scores. Good defensive play. Jonathan Boucher to break it up. Saved it being a solid shot. As it trickled in, though, Danny West still had to make the save on that and then cover up. 6:57 left. Kurt Shappy is the right wing. Mark Fusile the left wing for the green team with Greg McLaughlin at center. Defensively out there, we've got Kyle Robillard, number 3, Nick Merritt, number 1, and Robert Mallinson doing a great job as number 12. Green team keeps it down in. McLaughlin has it. Kyle Robillard keeps it in right at the point. The red team finally clears it out. Jonathan Boucher dives down in there. But Robert Mallinson holds up true to task of a typical defenseman out there. McLaughlin with it, battling with Brian Boucher. Travis Coe pokes away, trying to keep it down in the red zone. Mallinson puts it off the boards. 2 of the players went down hard. Mark Fusile, I think, landed on his stick there, but he's able to get up. 12 seconds left in this shift here as we poke away, and I think Mark may have hurt his knee when he went down on that one right there. He's getting up kind of slow, but a little help from the dads, and we'll get him back and organized and whatever. I think it was just one of those when 2 of them went down, 1 landed on the other one's stick. So the face-off with 9 seconds left on this shift and 6:09 left in the third period will be just inside the blue line of the green team. Mark's up and skating around. He looks okay. Back here on defense for the red team, we've got number 11 is Jonathan Boucher. Number 8 is Matt Varney doing just a super job. Ernie Bove is the left wing. Brian Boucher is the right wing, and Alex Adams helping out. Alex is just a super skater. And they all head off the ice. We still have 6 minutes left in this game. It's anybody's game at this point. And we've got Nicole back at center. Charlie Gottlieb, the left wing. Kurt Ianni, the right wing. Back on defense, Corey McNutt and Johnny Wakolinski doing a super job for the red team. Their counterparts, the 2 defensemen, Red Fenner and Vic Shappy, an equally good job. In fact, it's been a real scoring game because the defense has really set up well for both these teams. So the instructional level has been excellent, teaching them about defense. Gunnar Johnson blasts right down in again. Gunner's determined to get one. Tom Bride, he's got a goal on the day. Tim Welsh out there. Gunner with it. Johnson off the boards. Good defensive play by Kurt Ianni. Bride sends it up near side. Everybody hustles over. Ooh, major collision down underneath. Tim Welsh dumps it down in, comes all the way back in to Corey. Corey's got it, loses to Tim Welsh, who gets a shot off, and another save for Daniel West in goal. Both goalies have at least 10 or a dozen saves, I think. Tom Bride with it. Tom shot down through. Off the boards, gets it up, and Nicole's got another breakaway. Vic's going to have to hustle to get back on this, but it's broken up by Tim Welsh and Bride. Good back-checking Tim Welsh on that because Nicole had pretty much of a breakaway, and we end up with an offsides as the puck came back over the blue line and Kurt wasn't able to clear out of the zone. So Kurt Ianni, our right wing, Nicole Adams at center, and Charlie Gottlieb at left wing for the red team on this shift out there. And they're matched up with Tom Bride at center. His left wing is Tim Welsh, and his right wing is Gunnar Johnson. Kyle Bedard back in goal doing a super job for the green team. and Daniel West for the red team. Johnny Wakalinski. Johnny picks up the puck, 4:44 left on the clock, looking for an open player, but it's all green players. That's all he can see as he sends it around far side. Welch with it. Into the center to Bride. Tom shot up in the air. Oh, and it rolls just wide as Corey dove in front there, sacrificed his body for that. But that pass from Tim Welsh into Tom Bride, that's exactly what the players are looking for. Instead of trying to skate it in yourself, Tim did the right thing. He had the puck down in the corner, and rather than skating in, he zinged a pass in. Tom got the shot off, but Corey dove in front there and blocked it off. It bounced up in the air, and Danny West poked it off before anybody could put the rebound in for Carpet King. Ren Finner's going to have to hustle back, but Kurt could be the first one on it. Kurtiani. Kurt going down in. Kurt still controlling. Kurt shot. Save! The last minute. Kyle Bedard comes up big one more time. Welsh sends it off the boards over to Johnson, and with 4 minutes left, we have a major collision along the boards. Everybody kind of bounces up. I think Tim's okay, but boy, he really hit the boards hard over there. So our smaller line will head back out there. Just 4 minutes left in the game. Right at the buzzer, I think it was Charlie Gottlieb, number 5, and no, in fact, it was Gunnar Johnson that went down so hard. I was thinking it was Tim Welch, but boy, the two of them crashed right at the buzzer. Okay, we've got Ernie Bove down there as the left wing for the red team. Travis Coe doing a great job. Right wing with Brian Boucher, or excuse me, Travis is the center. Brian Boucher over on the right wing. Brian's got himself a goal with these two line mates, Travis and Ernie. At least I gave them both an assist the last time. Travis sends it down in. Travis still controlling. Kurt Shappy's out there. Another save for Kyle Bedard. Comes back up to the point. Alex Adams coming in over skates. Greg McNutt gets it. And skating back the other direction. Greg McLaughlin's got it. Greg coming down in. Off of Travis's skates. Matt Varney with it. Sends it around in behind. Jonathan picks up the puck, gets it to his brother Brian. Brian tries to get it along the boards there, but it gets tied up on the Zamboni door. Kurt Shappy, Mark Fusil, both battling in there. Alex Adams sends it around far side. The first one to it's going to be Greg McLaughlin with Robert Mallinson back on defense. Greg backhand sends it in the other direction. Mark Fusil hustling down in. The first one on it was Alex Adams. He gets it over to Jonathan. Jonathan's centering pass. In fact, it was Ernie Bove with that. Shot goes right in front as Ernie saves something. Mallinson with it. His slap shot down in front. Travis Coe with it. McLaughlin gets it back. Fusil's got it for a second. Shappy with it. And we got to pick up the pieces down there as everybody got tied up and everybody else's. I think somebody's stick was caught in between somebody else's skates on that. But, or Don may have thought there was going to be an offsides there, but it went right under somebody's stick. So we'll just have a face-off back down in as we're on running time at this point. And one of them, it looks like somebody hurt his knee on there, is going to skate off. So Kurt Shappy will go over and get a breather. And with that, a change of lines right at the 2-minute mark. We're running a little bit late here as we need to get the next crew on, so we'll just have one more shift probably on running time. Tom Bride with a goal for the green team. His assist going to his two line mates, Tim Welsh and Gunnar Johnson. And coming the other way for the red team, Brian Boucher has got a goal. I gave the assist to his two line mates also were Travis Coe and Ernie Bove, plus Nicole Adams with a goal. Her two line mates out there, her right wing is Kurtiani and the left wing, Charlie Gottlieb. Back on defense, Johnny Wakalinski and Corey McNutt for the red team. We're missing a wing out there. It looks like we're skating 5-on-4, so I'm not sure if we didn't get everybody back out, but there's only 2 minutes left in the game. Nicole comes down in, kind of a mini trip coming up. She still gets the puck back while she's laying flat on her belly there, but Tim Welsh ends up with it. Tim tries to clear it out of the zone. Kept in by Gottlieb. Kurt Ianni's centering pass in. Nicole's got it. Gets it back again. Over to Kurt. Bullet of a shot. Another save for Kyle Bedard down in goal. Again, both Kyle and Dan West have had several saves. They got to wait for everybody to tag up. Charlie waits, or Corey, excuse me, everybody's on side. Smart play by Corey McNutt on that. What they may have done here is there may have been a penalty on the last play or something like that, so they're letting them skate a man down, although it looks like they're just skating out the last minute 12 of this period here. Gottlieb gets it into Ianni. Backhand shot. Gunnar Johnson ends up with it. Gunnar Johnson and Tom Bride out there. Shot down through, another save. Poked off wide before Kurt can put the rebound in. Nicole gets another one back. Tim Welch with it. Tim has it, loses it. Nicole gets it right back again. Pass comes up, and Red can't quite keep it in at the blue line with all these colors out here. And Gunnar Johnson breakaway. 33 seconds left. Gunnar coming in one-on-one. Gunnar shot. Scores as it goes up high to tie the game up 2-2 with 27 seconds left. Gunnar Johnson, it hit the stick, bounced up, and hit the very top of the net. Really no chance whatsoever for Daniel Adams on that, as Gunnar got himself a breakaway. They were skating shorthanded, actually. They were just, I think Ren Finner was getting his skates retied there, so they only had 4 skaters out there at the time. Now I think we may be back to 5-on-5, yeah. Ren had some equipment problems, so he wasn't out there at the time. But Gunnar Johnson getting that goal with the assist going to Tim Welsh. We've got a new combination for the green team as they're trying to play with 3 defensemen and 2 offensive players, but they move Ren up. So Tom Bride's back on defense along with Vic Shappy. Gunnar Johnson scores just 33 seconds left in the game. Both teams playing super, but once again, Nicole coming right down in. Nicole, breakaway. Shot off the post, I think, down there. Comes in near side. Tom Bride sends it up, trying to clear out of the zone. Some stick handling right on the blue line. The Reds going to have to clear the zone. Corey McNutt, everybody's back on sides. No, not everybody. Green team sends it out, and right at the buzzer of a super even game, excellent goaltending, couple of nice passing and whatever, and we'll just kind of pick up the green and red players as they go through of a tie game here of our last game of the morning at the House Mite level down at Royce Mandigo Arena. We'll get the end of the game handshakes here as they congratulate each other. Some excellent coaching. I think they're real proud of the way their teams played, and we'll just kind of pick them up as they head through to congratulate each other. Usually get the goalies up here to begin with. Brian Boucher with a goal. Nicole Adams with a goal for the Red Price Choppers. And coming the other direction, Tom Bride scored and Gunnar Johnson scored for Green Carpet King. And with that, we'll sign off from Royce Mandigo Arena, another RAHA youth hockey game. The 2 head coaches down there, taller one Don Johnson and Mark Boucher without the hat on.